வெல்கம் டு கிரேட் கிரிகாலன் மேஜிக் ஷோ. அலைகடலான திரண்டு வந்து ஆர்ப்பாட்டமே இல்லாமல் இங்கு அமைதியாக அமைந்திருக்கும் என் ரசிக பெருமக்களே, உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் என் அன்பார்ந்த முதல் வணக்கம்.
But all things considered here, let's talk about the zone here. Do we see any kind of drop clashes so far? We didn't see too much in the previous game. Maybe a couple of earlier ones. Oh man, this time it feels like
what if they still mess up?
I refuse to confirm nor deny that statement.
All right, since he's not confirmed it, I think these 3 games are going to be extremely tough. But you know what? Looking at Team Tumulus, for them, things have definitely been extremely tough. And now just riding through quite a hilly terrain, Team Tumulus, they found themselves a bit of that pit stop. This is going to be a decent compound that Team Tumulus can hold down. But the moment the zone shifts away, then Team Tumulus can be messed up big time. It all comes down to this next shift. And if it's still going to be between those 2 islands, then one thing is for sure, everyone's going to be caught off guard. But luckily enough for the teams down south, it actually shifts towards Ruins.
This is... wow, okay. It is going to be a hard shift in the south side as well. Ruins is going to be very, very important here, but Ruins is not exactly the greatest spot to hold in just because of how even OG, who's also scrambling for space, is going to be coming in from the east side, and we have a huge cluster. But speaking of clusters as well, guess what? On the southern bridge, we have a little bit of a pit stop here. It's going to be Team Tumulus in a skirmish with Team Myth.
Yeah, Myth. Sarkar was really close, but then he decided to just back away and let the opponents breathe. Team Tumulus Esports, luckily enough, they're going to be okay. They are trying to make it to the opposite side, also cross on over towards the safety, and they have also found that cross. So Team Tumulus is now going to be staying put in this compound. No one's occupied it for now. Team Tumulus will be all good.
Oh boy. Speaking of this fight as of yet, Team Tumulus, they're trying to leg their way for better positioning. And it seems like they are going to try and stock up a little bit more. They don't really have a lot of healthy mets or...
Force is too desperate to try and get the confirmation rolled up as well. But Wingard needs to be careful off the surrounding lines as well.
Oh boy, Wingard, they're getting shot from inside the zone. Out in open, Kyria, he's prone up out in open. He gets the first hit off and just somehow manages to survive. They're still trying to take him down, but because of the mistake, that reposition allows Golden Glider Esports an opportunity to jump on top of him. What an insane clutch. What an insane performance.
Oh my god, Golden Glider Esports just hanging on a thread, somehow still alive inside of the game. Oh my god, for how long can they be alive? Because even the Blues on the move and Golden Glider, they cannot really get the reset. But as we transition towards Team Tumulus, even they're in a world of trouble. The team in the front, they are knocked out by quite a bit. So Team Tumulus doing some serious damage against them. And even that spray from the smoke is actually right on the mark as well. Is that going to find the re-knock? Team Tumulus, Mr. IGL, he's spamming through that generic vicinity and he's actually finding a few connections too. He just needs to connect one bullet, but now the opponents, they're starting to patch themselves up, and they're also getting the reset.
Oh boy, it's all about timings. Team Tumulus, they've got the best space possible in the southwest corner. Not a lot of enemies left remaining, except for the teams in the north, but right now in front of them is going to be the next path here. And DG, they're pretty much in a very, very awkward spot here. They're getting shot from every single direction.
10 bullets looking to connect just the first one. Battle up close and personal. It will be 4 Miracles coming out on top, though. Reaper just rips apart the players of Wild Fangs, and this time the Fangs are not alive in the game anymore to bury it in the foes. But now for OG, the pressure's going to be on. Golden Gliders from the back is starting to just dismantle the players of OG, and they've already lost out on 2 crucial men.
This one guy on the bridge is pretty much going to be wreaking havoc for every single one inside the zone, or in this case, outside the zone, because the zone somehow favors them. And then he's all by himself, because if he gets knocked, that's it. But he is the biggest nuisance for everyone from the south side. But they all don't know that. They really don't know that he will be a problem, because right now their biggest problem is how do we get in. And right now the rush from Team Tumulus, they will clean out DG. But the next one is going to be Gen X FM. Everyone is struggling to push in. The zone comes through. Whoever walks on the road is going to be a dead man walking. And that is going to be Gen X FM. It goes first, and Team Tumulus, they get the knock. And they will clear some sort of space to make it a zone.
Oh, now they know there is someone on the bridge. And that's going to be Caesar himself. The next zone once again moves right on top of Caesar. What? The man is still, luckily enough, inside of the circle. Oh my god, even the BGMI gods really want Golden Glider to actually glide through to safety and victory for Miracle. 3 players still standing. They're probably going to be colliding against the players of Team Tumulus soon. But before that, they need to go up against the players of OG. Everyone needs to close on up towards the safety lines. OG is taking too much damage. And once again, Caesar strikes. for Miracle. They're now getting disrupted by just that one man of Golden Glider, and Caesar is constantly just racking up so many elimination points. The man has managed to get 5 eliminations so far. Just a one-man army shredding through squads, ripping through squads. Now OG is the only team that stands with one man alive, but Team Tamalas, they've got all the 4 players on the board, and they can be a big threat. But unfortunately for Caesar, now the zone moves away and reposition.
It is all about timing. Caesar slowly mooking the way through, but there's no zone. And of course, right underneath the bridge is going to be Aru. That's pretty much trying to play position points at this stage of the game, while Team Tamilas is in prime position to close out this game with 4-man strong. They've got 12 finishes in this entire game. Where was this Team Tamilas in the first 3 games? At this time, Caesar, does he go for the play? He's tanking the zone. Looks like he's going to try and deny points. He goes for a couple shots. He's stuck. And looks like he's going to go down. And that is going to be him finishing on 3rd place. And position points in the hands of OG now.
Yeah, OG, a chance for them to end things on the 2nd spot. Aru right underneath the bridge. Now the opponent's trying to go for the drop shot as well. But Aru's still going to be safe. Everyone is just dropping down to get rid of Aru at this point. And of course, the players at the top are also going to get the live marker saying that, yes, here is the man, drop in, go for the finishing blow. Aru is underneath the water, will unfortunately suffocate to death. And, well, what a game that was. Quite the chaotic ending in the end, and Caesar, all thanks to that man. One single man dismantling squads after squads. But in the end, it was Team Tamilas with the most amount of elimination points and also a chicken dinner to close things off. That's the recovery right there.
Team Tamilas, definitely a team that has definitely made a huge comeback here, because they would